What up, guys? It's Mike.
It's Rowena.
This is really interesting. A new survey, a new study has been released.
It is the World Economics Forum ranked 136 country to see which one is the safest.
And this is really surprising because some of the countries that I thought were pretty safe were not at
all.
Like
the United States?
Yeah.
Of America?
Are you kidding me? We're ranked, what, 84?
84.
Out of 130 something countries?
Yep.
Wow.
And then United Kingdom is ranked 78.
I mean, is that how we're perceived by other countries?
Maybe.
At all? Because because we have so many random guns in this country.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, they don't feel really safe traveling in the U.S. I didn't think it was 80 something.
So the Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Report ranked 136 countries on factors and policy that influence the travel and tourism sector and contribute to a country's development and competitiveness. So
what does that even mean?
It's mostly about like the tourism infrastructure of like letting tourism in. So it has less to do with petty theft and more to do with
so it's not, that has less to do with crimes,
like petty crimes.
But what about like non-petty crimes, like getting killed?
Yeah, I think that's included.
That's included. Okay.
Probably.
So I mean, that's probably the most important one. I mean, everywhere I go, my number one thought is, you know, maybe don't die.
Safe.
So let's go over some of the top safest countries in the world. This is really surprising as well. Safest country in the world.
Finland.
Finland. You know why?
Why?
There's no people there. I'm sorry.
They're probably just really nice.
What's the population of Finland?
Population of Finland.
I'm really curious.
Good amount of people. 5.4 million.
It's not that many people.
It's millions at
Okay,
least.
but yeah, Nordic countries, is Finland Nordic country?
Yeah.
It's a Nordic country. Nordic countries are by far some of the happiest places, some of the safest places on the planet.
Yeah.
And we all know that. So Finland number one, UAE number two. That's not surprising. They're very tough, very strict laws over there. Iceland, again, that part of the world, very nice.
Very peaceful, beautiful.
Oman, that's one of the Middle Eastern countries. I don't know much about it. Hong Kong, I know is very safe. Have you been to Hong Kong?
You lived there for half a year. Yeah.
I was there. I think I first got there, and I was asking the locals. I'm like, "Is this place safe?" And one of them was telling me. One of the expats was telling me. He's like, "Yeah, like the biggest crime last week was someone got punched." Like literally, he's like, nothing happens here, which is contrary to all the crazy movies
Hong Kong.
that I saw growing up. Have you seen those movies? Yeah, it's like everyone's a gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Andy Lau's a gangster. Like Andy Lau ran Hong Kong.
Yeah. No, to be honest, I felt that Hong Kong wasn't that safe, like ranked number 5.
Yeah.
But if I were to think back, late nights going home, I did feel safe. I didn't feel like my life was going to be threatened in any way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a news I remember a long time ago when someone tried to rob a bank in Hong Kong and he couldn't find a gun, so he found like a musket. Like a 100-year-old musket, and then he couldn't rob the bank because the flint fell. It was just crazy. All right,
Singapore,
we know Singapore is safe. I mean, you chew gum, they'll whip you. Do they still whip you? Can you let us know? Because I'm about to go to Singapore. Do they still like you know what I'm talking about? Do they still whip you for like petty stuff?
I don't know.
You know what I heard, and this is just hearsay. I have no idea. Let us know though. That when you get whipped, let's say you get 10 lashes, right? When they whip you once and you pass out from the pain, they wake you up first and then do the second one.
They continue.
They don't just like do it in a roll. Like
they want you to be awake so you feel it.
Norway, obviously very safe. Switzerland, very safe. This one I don't know, number 9. Rwanda. Is that the same Rwanda I'm thinking of?
It is. I think
with
it's
the hotel
Rwanda in Africa.
Like that's ranked number 1 in safest country.
9.
Number 9. That is really surprising. I mean, I don't know much about
East
it.
Africa.
That's really surprising to me.
Qatar
makes sense.
Yeah.
Portugal, Luxembourg, these all make sense. New Zealand. Here, let's go to one that didn't really. Okay, Rwanda didn't really make sense as one of the safest to me anyway. And then a lot of the Eastern European countries are actually really safe. I did not know that. Now let's get to some of the unsafest countries in the world, and these are really surprising. So the least safe country in the world, Colombia. That's
given.
I understand.
Yeah.
And then let's go up the list, and you got Yemen. Okay, Egypt. Let's go to one where I was kind of surprised. Philippines, 126.
Ooh, I knew they're really corrupt.
Really?
The government's really corrupt. When I studied abroad and lived in Hong Kong, my parents were like, the only place you cannot go in Southeast Asia is
Really? Because I was going to go to the Philippines, and I was asking all the people over there. I even Googled, is it safe in the Philippines? And most people are like, yeah, it's safe. Come to Cebu. It's awesome.
You just need to know people. You need to have a local take you around, or else they will take
Okay, I have no idea. So that's like 126. That's really not safe. I was kind of surprised by Thailand. At 118. Because every person I talked to, they're like, yeah, go to Thailand. It's beautiful. It's really safe.
Yeah.
I was really surprised about Thailand. I mean, I'm going to Thailand, so I am going to go do a collab with Mark. I'm going to die.
I think you'll be fine. I think with all of these safety listings, you just have to be aware of your surroundings.
Okay. Still.
I think you'll be fine.
All right, well, let's see what else.
I didn't like the vibes from Thailand, though.
Oh, you were in Thailand?
Yeah, I mean, I just went there mostly for the full moon party.
Yeah.
They have really pretty temples, but the vibes I got there, just like the energy there.
It's kind of shady.
Yeah.
It's kind of like stabby. Is it a little stabby?
Yeah, like I loved Colombia. I mean, I love Cambodia. I love Cambodia. Vietnam was a little for me. Yeah. Vietnam and Thailand were a little but Cambodia, Bali, Indonesia, they're good. Great energy, great places.
Now here's some of the countries that are supposedly safer than the U.S. Yeah. This is going to be really surprising to you. We have Namibia, Algeria, Gabon, in any sort of world, I would never think those countries would be like safer than where I'm from.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Can you is that real? Like that's the craziest thing. I mean, you think about the U.S. At least us here, maybe we're just kind of we have a veil over our eyes because we feel like the U.S. is pretty safe.
Probably because we've lived in big metropolitan cities.
Well, I mean, I feel like the rural areas are safer. Like I lived in small towns my whole life, and then I lived in New York City, which is one of the safest cities in the world, I think. People die every day, but it's still such a big population that it's such a small percentage. But you know what I mean? Like I've never been like, yeah. I think the Gabon Republic is much safer than here.
Also, Italy is 70, France is 67. Interesting.
That's really interesting. I felt like France was pretty good. Mm-hmm. Italy's a very popular country. Everybody goes there every single year. Yeah. I'll never think about getting stabbed while enjoying a piece of pizza.
So again, all of these is safety ratings.
So yeah, not as safe as I thought. Maybe we should move to Hong Kong. Oh, lower taxes too. Yeah. But it's really hot in the summer. I don't know if I could ever live there. But this thing, if it's true, really blew my mind. Really blew my mind. No idea, but let us know your thoughts on this. Did this surprise you at all? And we'll put a link to the list in the description box for you guys so you can take a look for yourself. And yeah, I mean, let us know. Do you guys not from the U.S., do you think we're really not safe?
Are we
gonna die?
Do we?
Should we need to move? I
don't
even know.
Talk. I'm so scared.
We need to go buy some locks. All right, thanks for watching. See you.